Today's session we can solve problems in exercise 2.2. So first question, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number and multiply the result by 1 by 2, you get 1 by 8. What is the number? So first understanding the question. So we don't know which number. Okay, so if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number, so we don't know which number that is, so then and multiply the result by 1 by 2, you get 1 by 8. So what is the number? So which is not knowing that number should consider as a variable x here, so let the number be x. So according to question we can write the equation 1 by 2 of x minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 8. So this statement is given here, subtract 1 by 2 from a number. So x minus 1 by 2. Subtract from a number means that is the subtrahend. So minus 1 by 2 is the subtrahend which is subtracting the number x here. Okay. So multiply the result by 1 by 2. So what is the result you will get? No, that should be multiplied by 1 by 2. Then it gives, you get the 1 by 8 here. So according to question we wrote the equation here. So then to simplification we multiplying both side by 2 no. Okay, so here 1 by 2 have to remove, so we multiplying both side by 2. So 2 into 1 by 2 whole bracket x minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 8 into 2. So these 2 and these 2 are multiplying both side. Okay, so 2 get cancelled here, so remain x minus 1 by 2, and here 1 by 8 into 2 become 2 1s are 2 4s are 8, it become 1 by 4. Okay, then here we have to remove this 1 by 2 no to get x value. So for that we adding both side by 1 by 2. So this will be written as x minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 get cancelled, one is positive another negative, so we can cancel this one. So only x remain in LHS side, and RHS side is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. Here 4 and 2 are their denominator place, so 4 is the LCM for those two. So we can take 4 into 1 is a 4 here. So then 2 2s are 4. So here we should multiply this numerator from 2, because this 2 into that 2 will be 4 will get, product will get 4. So this 1 remains same. So 1 into 2 is 2 no. Okay, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So we get x equal to 3 by 4. Hence the required number is 3 by 4. So x equal to 3 by 4 we got in first one. The next we move for question number 2, which is given the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. What are the length and breadth? Okay, so we have to take an imaginary figure which is the in rectangular shape, and its perimeter is 154 meter, and its length, one side length is 2 meter more than the twice of its breadth. Okay, so we should find out length and the breadth in that perimeter of a swimming pool. So we can take a, let breadth of a pool is x meter, then the length of the pool is equal to 2x plus 2 meter, because according to the given question. So perimeter formula we know that perimeter is equal to 2 into length plus breadth, that is the perimeter of the rectangle. So here perimeter of rectangle they are given 154 meter. So instead in place of perimeter we can write 154 is equal to 2 into, so length we took here 2x plus 2. So in L place we can write 2x plus 2, and B place we can write x which is unknown. Okay, so then in next step we can simplify, which is in common bracket. So we have to remove here these two both side. So we dividing both side by 2 now. 154 by 2. So 2 into 2x plus 2 plus x, which is in given. So we have to divide this 2 to this cancellation. So then here this 154 by 2 become 77, because 2 sevens are 14, in this 1 remain, then it is once again 14. So 2 sevens are 14. So LHS you get 77. So RHS here this 2 and this 2 will be get cancelled. Then it is 2x plus x is 3x and plus 2 we can write here. It will be RHS is 3x plus 2. So then here to remove these 2 we have to subtract both sides by 2. So subtracting 2 from both sides. So 77 minus 2 is equal to 3x plus 2 minus 2. This plus 2 and minus 2 will get cancelled. Only 3x remain in RHS side, and LHS side 75 remain. So then here you have to remove this 3 now. To remove that 3, dividing both sides by 3. So 3x by 3, 75 by 3. So 3 ones are 3 twos are 6. In this 1 remain, it will be 15. 3 fives are 15. It will be 25. So here 3 get cancelled. Only x remain. So therefore x value is 25 meter now, which is the breadth. Okay. So we have to find out length also. So length of the pole is equal to 2x plus 2. According to given, we can write 2x plus 2. So 2 into x value got 25. So 2 into 25 plus 2. So 25 2s are 50 plus 2 is 52 meter. Okay. So breadth of the pole is 25 meter, because we got here x value is 25 meter. So hence the length of the pole is 52 meter and breadth is 25 meter. Next we can move for question number 3. So in this third question, the base of an isosceles triangle is 3 by 4 centimeter. The perimeter of triangle is 2 by 15 centimeter. What is the length either of remaining equal sides? So solution: let each of equal sides of an isosceles triangle be x centimeter. So we know that in isosceles triangle 2 sides are equal. So perimeter of triangle is equal to sum of all 3 sides. So we know that perimeter of the triangle will be sum of all 3 sides. So formula is sum of all 3 sides is equal to perimeter of a triangle. So then here in this given, there is a perimeter of triangle already given 2 by 15 centimeter, and the base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3, which is the third side of the triangle, and the remaining 2 sides are equal, which are considered x plus x. So here according to the formula, perimeter of triangle is equal to sum of all 3 sides. So perimeter of triangle is given 2 by 15 and base is given 4 by 3, and remaining 2 equal sides are given x plus x. Okay. So if converting this mixed fraction to improper, you will get 62 by 15, because 15 fours are 60 plus 2 is 62 by 15. 4 by 3 remains same, plus x become 2x. So in next step we have to remove this 4 by 3 to get x value. So we subtracting 4 by 3 from both the sides. So 62 by 15 minus 4 by 3 is equal to 4 by 3 minus 4 by 3 plus 2 by x. Here 4 by 3 get cancelled, and here 15 and 3 LCM is 15, and we get LCM 15. So 15 into 1 is equal to 15, and 3 5s are 15. If you multiply this 3 from 5, then you get a 15. So from that 5 you should multiply this 4 5s are 20. So then here these 2 get cancelled, we only remain 2x in RHS side. So here 62 minus 20 become 42 divided by 15 is equal to 2x. So in next step we have to remove these 2, so you dividing both sides by 2. So 42 divided by 15 into 2 is equal to 2x by 2. So in next step 2 get cancelled and then remain x here. RHS will remain only x, and here 2 ones are 2 twos are 4 and 2 ones are 2. 21 will get in numerator place 21 by 15. So this 21 by 15 we can cancel from 3. So 3 sevens are 21, 3 fives are 15. So after simplification we'll get 7 by 5. Okay, this 7 by 5 is equal to x. So x equal to 7 by 5. So divide this 7 from 5, you'll get 7 ones are 7 and 2 will get a remainder. So x is equal to 1 2 by 5 centimeter. So hence each equal side of an isosceles triangle is 1 2 by 5 centimeter. You can write 7 by 5 or in mixed fraction 1 2 by 5 centimeter. Next we can solve question number 4. In fourth question, sum of two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, find the numbers. So we have to write in solution, which is a given, the sum of two numbers is 95. Here given sum of two numbers is 95, and if one is exceed the other by 15, so if you consider first number as a x, then second number should be exceed a 15, so it will be, then another number will be x plus 15. So according to the question, x plus 15, it is x is a first number and x plus 15 is the second number. The sum of these two is 95. So x plus x is 2x plus 15 is equal to 95. So then here just we are removing this 15 to get x value, so subtracting both sides from 15. So 2x plus 15 minus 15 is equal to 95 minus 15. So here 15 get cancelled, only 2x remain, then 95 minus 15 is 80. So 2x is equal to 80 will get here. To get x value you have to remove this 2 also, so dividing both sides by 2. So if you dividing both sides by 2, it will be 2x divided by 2 is equal to 80 divided by 2. So 2 get cancelled, only remain x, and here 80 divided by 2 become 40. So you get here 40 is the x value. So you can write this. So the first number is 40 and the another number is 40 plus 15 is equal to 55. So according to given question, first number is x and second number is exceed the by 15. Okay, that's why you have to add 15 here, then 40 plus 15 will be 55. Hence the two numbers are 40 and 55. So then you can move for question number 5. Two numbers are in the ratio 2:3 if they differ by 18. What are the numbers? So we can solve this. Let the two numbers be 5x and 3x. According to the question, 5x minus 3x is 18. So here the ratio is 5:3. So the difference is 18. So should write here 5x minus 3x is equal to 18. So if difference of these two, we get 2x equal to 18. So we have to find x value. So divide both sides by 2. So 2x by 2 is equal to 18 by 2. 2 get cancelled. X remain, 18 by 2 become 9. So hence first number is equal to 5 into 9. 5 nines are 45. And second number is 3 into 9, which will be 27. First number you got 45 and second number you got 27. And their difference will get 18. So question number 6. 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. What are these integers? So solution. Let 3 consecutive integers be x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. According to the question, you can write x plus 1 plus x plus 2. A consecutive number which will be increase 1 1. Okay, x is a first number and it increase x plus 1. Then next third number is x plus 2. Here increasing 1. Here from here to here 1 increase, from here to here 1 more increase. So sum of this is 51. So here x plus x is a 3x, 1 plus 2 is a 3. So 3x plus 3 equal to 51. So we have to remove this 3 to get x value. So subtracting 3 from both sides, 3x plus 3 minus 3 is equal to 51 minus 3. So 3 get cancelled, only 3x remain. So 51 minus 3 is 48. So 3x by 3 is equal to 48 by 3. Here we have to remove this 3, so you dividing 3. Both side, divide both side by 3. So finally we got x is equal to 16. 3 get cancelled, 48 by 3 become 16 because 3 ones are get cancelled, this 1 remain, it will be 18. So 3 6 are 18, x equal to 16. So hence first integer is 16 and second integer is 16 plus 1 is 17 and third integer is 16 plus 2 is equal to 18. So next question is the seventh one. So in seventh question, the sum of three consecutive multiples of 8 is 888. Find the multiples. Here consecutive means 8 ones are 8 twos are 16, like that. So solution, let the three consecutive multiples of 8 be x, comma x plus 8 and x plus 16. So first you have to write, add the 8, then its consecutive multiple is 8 twos are 16, so x plus 16 should add. So according to the question, x first multiple, x plus 8 second, and x plus 16 is the third. The sum is 888. So which is written according to question. So here there are 3x, so we can write a sum of 3x is 3x plus 8 and 16 is 24 is equal to 888. So then 3x plus 24 minus 24 is equal to 888 minus 24, because subtracting 24 from both sides to get x value. So here 24 get cancelled, only 3x remain in LHS side, and 888 minus 24 is 864. Here 3 should cancel. To cancel 3, we should divide both sides by 3. So 3x by 3 is equal to 864 by 3. 3 get cancelled, x remain. Here 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, here 2 remain, 26. 3 8s are 24, then again 2 remain, then here 24 remain, so 3 8s are 24. Finally we cancel 3 1s are 3, 88s are 864. So we got x value is 388. So according to given, hence first multiple of 8 is 288 and second multiple of 8 is 288 plus 8 is equal to 296 and third multiple of 8 is equal to 288 plus 16 is equal to 304. So next we can move for question number 8. Three consecutive integers are such that when they are taken in increasing order and multiplied by 2, 3 and 4 respectively, they add up to 74. Find these numbers. So here solution, let three number consecutive integers be x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. So according to the question, 2x plus 3 of x plus 1 plus 4 of x plus 2 is equal to 74. Here what they said, three consecutive integers. You can consider consecutive x, x plus 1 and x plus 2, and then they said to taken in increasing order. So 1 and 2, which is increasing order, and the multiplied by 2 and 3 and 4 respectively. So x is multiplied by 2, 2x it will be, and x plus 1 is multiplied by 3 of x plus 1, and x plus 2 is multiplied by 4 here. So according to question, we wrote this equation, which is a 2x plus 3 of x plus 1 plus 4 of x plus 2 is equal to 74. Then we adding similar terms, which are 2x, 3x and 4x. So 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4 is 9. So you get 9x here, and number remain 3 and 8. 3 plus 8 is 11 and 74. So 9x plus 11 is equal to 74. So here we are removing 11. So subtracting 11 from both sides. 9x plus 11 minus 11 is equal to 74 minus 11. 11 get cancelled. So 9x equal to 74 minus 11 is 63. So we got RHS is 63 and LHS is 9x. So here 9 should remove to get x value. So dividing both sides by 9. So 9x by 9 is equal to 63 by 9. 9 and get cancelled. X remain in LHS side. And 9 ones are 9 sevens are 63. So x equal to 7 you will get. Hence, first integer is 7, which is the x value got here, and second integer is 7 plus 1, which is 8, and third integer is 7 plus 2, which is 9. So we move for question number 9. In 9th question, the ages of Rahul and Harun are in the ratio 5:7. 4 years later, the sum of their ages will be 56 years. What are their present ages? So solution, let the present age of Rahul and Harun be 5x years and 7x years, because according to given ratio we can take 5x years and 7x years respectively. So according to the condition which is given here, 5x plus 4 plus of 7x plus 4 is equal to 56, because here they said 4 years later, so it will be after 4 years. We already know that Rahul's is 5x and Harun's is 7x, so it will be 5x plus 4 after 4 years, and 7x plus this also after 4 years. It will be their ages, sum is 56. So according to the given question, we wrote that 5x plus 4 plus of 7x plus 4 is equal to 56. So we simplifying this, no, removing brackets, then it will be 5x plus 4 plus 7x plus 4 is equal to 56. So here similar terms 5x and 7x, like terms are those, and we adding those two, then we get 12x, and 4 plus 4 will be 8 is equal to 56. So 12x plus 8 equal to 56. So then here we have to remove 8. To remove 8, we should subtract both sides by 8. So subtracting 8 from both sides, it will be 12x plus 8 minus 8 is equal to 56 minus 8. 8 get cancelled. It will be 12x is equal to 56 minus 8 will be 48. So here 12 have to remove to get x value. So dividing both sides by 12, 12x by 12 is equal to 48 by 12. So 12 get cancelled, x remain. 12 ones are 12 fours are 48. So x value is be 4. So hence it will be present age of Rahul is 5 into 4 is equal to 20, which is the x value got here 4. We have to substitute in this, and years, and then present age of the Harun is 7 into 4 will be 28 years. So then we can move for question number 10. In this given question, the number of boys and girls in a class are in the ratio 7:5. The number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. What is the total strength? So here we should consider girls as a x. So let number of girls be x, and number of boys will be a x plus 8 according to given question. Here they said the number of boys is 8 more than the girls. So x we got considered as a girls, and x plus 8 considered as a boys. Okay. according to the quotient x plus 8 by x. Okay, so it will be equal to 7 by 5. So then here take cross multiplication. 5 into x plus 8 is equal to 7 into x. So 5 into x plus 8 is equal to 7 into x. We can write this cross multiplying. Then 5 into x is 5x. 5 into 8 is 40 is equal to 7x. So then in next step we are taking a similar terms together. This 7x moves from RHS to LHS, positive become negative. This 40 moves from LHS to RHS, positive become negative. So it will be written as 5x minus 7x is equal to minus 40. So which will be written here, transposing 7x to LHS and 40 to RHS, then their sign will be changed. So then here difference of these two is 2 and biggest number sign is a minus, so minus 2x, and it will be equal to minus 40. So here 2 should be removed. To remove 2, dividing both sides by minus 2. So minus 2x by minus 2 is equal to minus 40 by minus 2. So minus 2 get cancelled. X remain here, minus minus get cancelled, and 2 ones are 2, 2s are 4, and 2 zeros are. So totally 2 20s are 40. So x equal to 20. Hence the number of girls is 20 and the number of boys is equal to 20 plus 8, which will be sum 28. So in this question 11, Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather and 29 years older than Baichung. The sum of ages of all three is 135 years. What is the age of each one of them? So according to given question, here Baichung's age is unknown, so we can write in solution, let Baichung's age be x years, and then Baichung's father's age is x plus 29. According to given question, 29 years older than Baichung's age. So father is 29 years older than Baichung's age. So we can write Baichung's father age is equal to x plus 29 years, and Baichung's grandfather's age is x plus 29 plus 26, because here we wrote his father age is x plus 29, and here they given Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather. So you can write this, x plus 29 is the father age, Baichung's father age, and he is younger than 26 years younger than his grandfather. So we can write here Baichung's grandfather age is x plus 29 plus 26. So 29 plus 26 is 55. So x plus 55 years is the Baichung's grandfather age. So according to the condition of the given question, here x is the Baichung's age and x plus 29 is the Baichung's father age, and x plus 55 is Baichung's grandfather age. So sum of these three ages is equal to 135. So here sum of these like terms x plus x will be 3x, and sum of 29 and 55 is 84 is equal to 135. So in next step we just have to remove this 84 to get x value. So here we'll write x subtracting 84 from both sides. It will be 3x plus 84 minus 84 is equal to 135 minus 84. 84 get cancelled, 3x remain in LHS side, and 135 minus 84 is 51. So 3x equal to 51. So we have to remove this 3 in LHS. So dividing both side by 3. So 3x by 3 is equal to 51 by 3. So 3 get cancelled, x remain, 51 by 3 is equal to 17 years. We got x value is 17 years. It is easy to find out the remaining two values. So hence Baichung's age is 17, because we took here X as a Baichung's age. So Baichung's age is 17 years and Baichung's father age is 29 is older than the Baichung's age. So 17 plus 29, it will be 46 years. So Baichung's grandfather age we got 46 year, and Baichung's grandfather age is equal to 17 plus 29 plus 26 is equal to 72, because Baichung's grandfather age is more than his Baichung's father age of 26 year older than Baichung's father. So Baichung's father is 17 plus 29. So 17 plus 29 plus 26 is equal to 72 years. Next we can move for question number 12. 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his parents' age. What is Ravi's present age? Solution: let Ravi's present age be x years. You can take Ravi's present age as a x year. After 15 years, Ravi's age. So here given question is after 15 years, which will be 4 times of his present age. So after 15 years, 4 times means 4 into x years. So after 15 years, his age will be 4x years. So 15 years from now, so it will be considered Ravi's age equal to x plus 15 years. Okay, so according to the question, 4x is equal to x plus 15. 4x is after 15 years is age will be 4 times of present age. So it is 4x, and here x plus 15, because 15 years from now means now is present age is x and 15 years means plus 15. So x plus 15 years. So then according to question, 4x is equal to x plus 15. So we transposing x from LHS to RHS for simplification. So when x moves from RHS to LHS, it becomes minus x. So 4x minus x equal to 15. 4x minus x will be 3x equal to 15. So here we have to divide 3 both sides to get x value. So dividing both sides by 3, it will be 3x by 3 is equal to 15 by 3. So 3 get cancelled, x remain in LHS side. 3 ones are 3 5s are 15. We get x equal to 5 years. So hence Ravi's present age be 5 years. Next we move for question number 13. A rational number is such that when you multiply it by 5 by 2 and add 2 by 3 to the product, you get minus 7 by 12. What is the number? Let the rational number be x. According to the question, here 5x by 2 or 5 by 2 x plus 3 by 2 is equal to minus 7 by 12. Because in the given question, a rational number is such that when multiplied it by 5 by 2, we don't know rational number which is, so it will be considered x, and it will be multiplied by 5 by 2. 5 by 2 x it will be, okay, and add 2 by 3. So if you add means plus 2 by 3, the product you get minus 7 by 12. So product is minus 7 by 12. So what is the number? So to find out x value here, so let a rational number will be x. So according to the given question, we wrote here 5 by 2 x plus 2 by 3 is equal to minus 7 by 12. In next step, we subtract 2 by 3 from both sides to get x value. So 5 by 2 x plus 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3 is equal to minus 7 by 12 minus 2 by 3. Here 2 by 3 get cancelled in LHS side, only 5x by 2 remain, and here LCM of this 12 and 3 is a 12. So 12 ones are 12, so you can write minus 7 as it is in this first numerator, and here 3 4s are 12, so 4 into 2, so 3 4s are 12 we get here. So that 4 into 2 will be 8. So we get minus 8 as a second numerator. So minus 7 and minus 8 will be minus 15. So in a next step we wrote this LHS as it is 5x by 2 is equal to RHS. Sum of these two numerators will be minus 15 by 12. 12 denominator we can write as it is. So we are going to cross multiplication this 5x into 12 is equal to minus 15 into 2. So here 12 into 5x become 60x is equal to minus 15 into 2 become minus 30. So next step, this will be 60x by 60 is equal to minus 30 by 60, because we dividing both sides by 60 to get x value. 60 get cancel, x remain. Here 31s are 32s are, we get minus 1 by 2. Hence the rational number is minus 1 by 2. Next, question number 14. Lakshmi is a cashier in a bank. She has currency notes of denominations 100, 50 and 10 respectively. The ratio of the number of these notes is 2:3:5. The total cash with Lakshmi is 4 lakh. How many notes of each denomination does she have? So here understand the question. By knowing question we are going to write solution. Write a number of notes P 2x, 3x and 5x, because it is in the ratio of 2:3:5. We don't know the number of notes, so we can take that as x. So here according to the quotient 100 into 2x, because it is denomination of hundreds, 50 and 10. So 100 into 2x plus 50 into 3x plus 10 into 5x, which will be equal to 4 lakh. So total amount with her is 4 lakh. So here 100 into 2x is 200x and 50 into 3x is 150x and 10 into 5x is 50x is equal to 4 lakh. So sum of these three like terms is 400, because 150 plus 50 is 200 and 200 plus 200 is 400. 400x is equal to 4 lakh. So we dividing both sides by 400 here to get x value. So 400 get cancel. So x remain in LHS side. Here 400 ones are 400,000 are 4 lakh. So x equal to 1000. Hence number of denominations of 100 notes is equal to 2 into 1000, because they given ratio of 2:3:5. So take first as a 2. 2 into 1000 is a 2000, and number of denominations of 50 notes is equal to 3 into 1000 is equal to 3000, and number of denomination of 10 notes is equal to 5 into 1000 is 5000. So then therefore required denominations of notes of 100, 50 and 10 are 2000, 3000 and 5000 respectively. Next we can move for question number 15. I have a total of 300 in coins of denominations 1, 2 and 5. The number of 2 coins is 3 times the number of 5 coins. The total number of coins is 160. How many coins of each denomination are with me? So according to given question we can write solution. Total sum of money is equal to 300 rupees. Let the number of 5 coins, rupees 5 coins be x, and number of 2 coins be 3x, and number of 1 coins be 160 minus x plus 3x is equal to 160 minus 4x. So according to question it is 5 into x plus 2 into 3x plus 1 into 160 minus 4x is equal to 300. Here we should solve this by help of the given question. So we simplifying this, which is in the common brackets. So 2 into 3x is 6x, and then we multiplying this means we get same numbers, which is 160 minus 4x. So we can write this 5x plus 6x plus 160 minus 4x equal to 300. So here simplify these terms, which is 5 plus 6 is 11x, 11x plus 4x is 7x plus 160 is equal to 300. So we subtracting both sides by 160. So subtracting 160 from both sides, which will be 7x plus 160 minus 160 is equal to 300 minus 160. 160 get cancelled, which will be only 7x remain in LHS side. 300 minus 160 is 140. So dividing both sides by 7. So 7x by 7 is equal to 140 by 7. 7 get cancelled, x remain. So 7 ones are 7 2s are 14, 7 zeros are 0. So we got x equal to 20 here. Hence the number of coins of 5 denomination is 20, which is the x value got, and the number of coins 2 denomination is 3 into 20, which will be 60, and the number of coins 1 denomination 160 minus 4 into 20. So it will be 160 minus 80 is equal to 80. Next we can move for question number 16. The organizers of an essay competition decide that a winner in the competition gets a prize of 100 and a participant who does not win gets a prize of 25 rupees. The total prize money distributed is 3000. Find the number of participants is 63. So total sum of money is 3000, and let the number of winners is 100 rupees be as a x, and those who not winners are 63 minus x. According to given question, 10 into x plus 25 into 63 minus x is equal to 3000. So here x into 100. So here x is the number of winner of 100 rupees. So 100 into x, and then 63 minus x is the who are not winners. So here who are not winners, for them a price is 25. So 25 into of 63 minus x. So total sum of money is 3000. So according to question we wrote equation 10 into x plus 25 into of 63 minus x is equal to 3000. So here we solving this. So 25 into 63 is 1575. 100 into x is 100x. 25 into 63 is 1575, and 25 into minus x is minus 25, so is equal to 3000. So here we are going to simplify. 100x minus 25x is 75x. The difference of these two like terms is 75x, and this 1575 remains same, is equal to 3000. So here we need x value. To find out x value, first we will remove this 1575 without changing their values. So subtracting 1575 from both sides, then it becomes 75x plus 1575 minus 1575 is equal to 3000 minus 1575. So here 1575 minus 1575 get cancelled. In LHS side only 75x remain. So RHS side the difference between 3000 and 1575 is 1425. So next step, Here we'll get only 75x is equal to 1425. So 75 remain in LHS side along with x. So dividing both sides by 75. So 75x by 75 is equal to 1425 divided by 75. 75 get cancelled, only x remain. So 1475 divided by 75 become 19. Okay. So hence the number of winners is 19. Thank you.